Welcome to today's Inside Scoop. Today is April 24th. It's a Friday. And when it's the end of April and you're heading into the weekend, usually you can celebrate. But this weekend, we will be working, just like every weekend from now until adjournment. But we have an update for you. What is going on at the Capitol? We are approaching the end and things are starting to get more and more interesting. If you read the Action articles yesterday, you saw Todd Bergstrom's article that outlined the differences between the House and the Senate. I will quickly run through them, but it is available for you to read if you want a bigger update. The House and the Senate have put together their omnibus bills. The House has passed theirs out of Ways and Means Committee yesterday, and it will be going on to the floor on Tuesday. The Senate has passed its bill out of Finance yesterday or the day before, and it will be on the floor probably around the time you're watching this, as it is scheduled to go on the floor this afternoon. The main differences are that they treat the nursing facility increase completely differently. The Senate chose to go with the approach that the governor had, whereas the House took a scaled back version of the nursing facility payment reform bill. The Senate did retain the 2.4% increase that was in statute currently, as well as critical access nursing facilities, but did not include anything for elderly waiver. The House included one-time money for elderly waiver in next year, and it is only one time. So we have several different proposals heading in. This was somewhat anticipated, as they seldom put them all together. But this year is different because we think this year the nursing facility payment reform proposal is a bigger ticket item and is now part of what we like to refer to as the end game conversation, which means leadership has taken it and is deciding what to do with it, and ultimately will decide its fate. We have talked to the Senate chair of the Health and Human Services Committee, Senator Laurie, who was also the author of our nursing facility payment reform bill. And we continue to talk to him about ways to improve and why he's taking his procedure the way he's taking it. And we will actively work on it until the bitter end. So as I said, the House also has the raising of the elderly waiver caps, which was part of our payment reform proposal. And those are really the two big highlighted items that I wanted to cover today. We will do a longer version next week once both bills are passed out of the floor, and we'll explain what's going on in each one. So look for that next week. But if you're asking yourself, what can I do today, Toby? What can I do? Here is your answer. Call your House member. The bill will be on the floor on Tuesday, so either today or Monday, call your House member and tell them to continue to support the nursing facility payment reform proposal. It is vital that we pass our payment reform this year, that we want to have a quality-based incentive in there, and that please strongly support the House position. It will be too late by the time you see this to call your senator. We are actively lobbying the senators on that same message. So, call your House member. If you need to find out who your House member is, look here, and Lisa will insert where it is. The next stop after they come off the floor of each body is the conference committee, and as I said, update on conference committee next week. But for this week, call your House member. Tell them to support our position in the House Omnibus Bill. So thank you very much for watching, and that is it for this week's Inside Scoop. Thank you. Pow. Remarkable.